Hey again. Sorry for the delay in uploads. Here are my honest opinions on this year's comeback so far. Please don't take any of my opinions personally, as I do not mean to direct hate at any group. This comeback was good, but it wasn't particularly memorable for me. The music video was beautiful, and the choreography was exciting, but I didn't find myself listening to the actual audio itself very often. It wasn't one of 80's best songs, but it certainly isn't one of their worst either. I can see the time and effort that went into this comeback, but unfortunately it didn't really leave a long-lasting impact on me. However, Jongho's belts were iconic as always. I adored this comeback. Why aren't more people talking about Angel and Soul? Although it followed the mainstream, especially the EDM sound that is fashionable right now, it still had its own distinctive sound. The chorus and pre-chorus are laced with something, I swear it's just so good. Anyway, stan Angel and Soul. They have visuals, they have vocals, they have everything you could want. This comeback was extremely easy to listen to and very catchy, but apart from that seemed a bit mediocre to me. Don't get me wrong, I love Everglow and I love seeing them improve every comeback, but I really would like them to develop their own unique sound, because at the moment they don't have much to distinguish themselves from other groups. The music video also made the comeback seem kind of rushed, as the overuse of CGI made it appear low budget even though it probably wasn't. I could also rant for ages about the line distribution, but I'm sure you've heard that elsewhere. Their management needs to step up and give this talented group of idols what they actually deserve, with a clear musical direction and fair line and screen time. Distribution. Everglow could be so much bigger than they are now. I will continue to support Everglow as a forever, but I really hope their company will give the girls the amazing comebacks they deserve. When I first heard the teasers for this comeback, I think I thought what every other orbit thought: this is going to be noise. However, when I came to actually listen to the comeback, I was so happy that my ultimate group had not disappointed me. Although the comeback was a heavy EDM girl crush comeback, I felt it still definitely had the Luna touch. Many people were upset that Luna were following the mainstream, but I would actually argue that this is Luna's most creative comeback yet. The way the song was structured took the listener on many unexpected turns and kept us in anticipation. The choreography also seemed sort of underwhelming at first, but after watching the dance practice I saw how intricate and difficult it actually is, and I appreciate it so much more. The music video was also gorgeous and so well produced, although it took some getting used to. On further review, I think this song is a strong contender for my song of the year. I really hope Luna get another comeback soon and again get to show us a new side of them we have been unfamiliar with thus far. I was really looking forward to this comeback as it was so hyped in the weeks that led up to the release. Black Swan was perfectly crafted. The choreography, the visuals and the actual song were stunning without a doubt. However, unfortunately I think quite a lot of ARMYs found on underwhelming, especially since it was the main track the boys promoted. The release of On was so messily done by BID as no one knew whether to stream the choreography video. I think this comeback could have done a lot better if their company actually carefully planned the releases. Regardless, Map of the Soul did incredible numbers anyway, even if YouTube didn't want BTS to succeed. Again, it wasn't one of BTS's worst or best releases, which means it was still pretty good. I haven't listened to the album much, but some of the B-sides were incredible, whereas others were a bit disappointing. I guess that's inevitable since BTS were feeding us with so much new music. Some of the songs were bound to stand out more than others. Overall, I was pleased with this comeback and enjoyed it a lot. Fiesta was an all-round flawless comeback for me. It finally sparked my interest in IZ*ONE and provoked me to stan these talented girls. The amazing music, the choreography, the visuals. The music video was also so gorgeous, and although a lot of people claimed it was overwhelming, to me it seemed perfectly crafted. Definitely one of my favorite comebacks of the year. IZ*ONE are such an incredibly unique and gifted group. I really hope their contract is extended, although I know that is unlikely. Oh my god. Nothing much to say about this comeback except I loved it. I have had Down for Your Love Down for Your Love replaying in my head since release. As someone who mainly stands girl groups, many of the boy group releases this year blended into one for me. However, this song is something else. My god, I love it. Every time I watch it, it makes me wanna alt the boys, even though my alt list is so messy anyways. That's it. Great comeback. I tried so hard to like this comeback after all Cherry Bullet has been through, and I did. Sort of. I have no issue with groups doing concept changes, and although an element of Cherry Bullet's original sound was continued into this comeback, I was living for the cue and a sound which they had developed. This comeback was just not very memorable for me. I listened to it often when it was first released, but now I don't often find myself coming back to it. Also, not going to lie, I was expecting some better line distribution. Specifically more lines for Remy since members had left, but Remy got very few lines still, which was disappointing. Although this is not the girls' fault. I love Cherry Bullet, but this comeback was not for me. I, like everyone else, absolutely loved this comeback. Everything was just perfectly done, and the title track is so catchy. ITZY really set themselves apart from a lot of other fourth-generation groups with this comeback. Their stage presence and danceability is almost unmatched. The EP was also so very good, especially 24 Hours and Nobody Like You. Loved it. This comeback solidified TXT as one of my alt boy groups. I adored it. The visuals, the song, the stages, the album, everything was perfect. It's so exciting to see TXT experiment with so many different concepts without straying from their storyline or the charm of their group. They have one of the coolest concepts right now and some of the most unique and incredible music. Also props to whoever is directing cinematography for these boys, because the music videos and storyline video we got for this era were so well filmed. Can't You See Me is a strong contender for my song of the year. This comeback just brewed such mixed emotions within me. Kick It was not really my thing, but it seems to have grown on me a lot. I was expecting a retro style comeback from the teasers, so I was slightly disappointed with the style of the music video. A retro concept would have been so cool. Nia Zone, however, was fantastic, but I haven't really revisited it much over time. Besides, Boom, that song slaps every time. I know this is a Kick It comeback review, but I feel like I should mention Punch. If I am to speak my truth, it was very underwhelming for me. The chorus took me ages to remember and the song wasn't catchy at first. However, I would not say it was a bad comeback. The verses saved the song, and Non-Stop is one of NCT's best songs, so it wasn't all bad. I am still an N before Human. These comebacks just weren't my thing really. I want Simon Says 2.0. OMG, this song is insane. I love how unique Apink's music is, yet always so catchy and easy to listen to. This comeback was perfectly done, which is regular for this group. I adore the backing track of the song, and also the verses are perfect, and the vocals in the chorus, oh my god, and Yoonji, wow, basically just the whole song. And the music video with the stunning colors and the water, it was just incredible. I literally cannot fault this comeback. I love you, Apink. I had to briefly mention this comeback because it was literally all I played for a while. This song and EP were just so fantastic. I wish it got more recognition. The girls really performed this song well, and it's so upsetting that they didn't get rewarded the way they deserved. Please stream Jackpot and support Elris. Before I start, I just want to say I will always love and support Twice regardless of the musical direction they decide to take. I was hyped for this comeback, but when it was released it appeared pretty average to me. The concept films were beautiful, but I wasn't fussed with the actual music video. It didn't really look very high budget, and I think the girls deserved better in styling as well. The song was very hit or miss. Kind of underwhelming, and I expected something a bit more, and I have seen a lot of onces who have shared this opinion. I think it's important to note that you can still love and support your faves without enjoying everything they do, and this is a prime example for me. I appreciated this comeback because of the work Twice put into it, but I think it would rank quite low in my preferred Twice releases.